Hello and welcome you all to another blog of SS Motors. I am standing at Gabgachi Malda Royal Enfield showroom with Himalayan 450. It is a beautiful machine. Now, this machine has a very deep fan following. Back then when it's launched in India, it used to have 411cc engine with 25 bhp and 29 Newton meter torque. When Himalayan launched now, Bajaj actually launched the Hyper Tourer, which is called Domina 400, which has 40 bhp power. And so the other peoples are in the world, they have mouth, they speak. They started criticizing Royal Enfield, saying Royal Enfield only make Hathis a low raving engine. So Royal Enfield had to give the answer right. Hence, this 450cc liquid cool engine, which came up with this beautiful machine, the Himalayan 450. The Himalayan used to get back then in like 411cc Himalayan. That's discontinued. Now, whenever you're going to buy a Himalayan, you have to pay 3,05,000. I think 3,50,750 rupees. This is the new price of Himalayan, and you'll getting this brand new machine. So what is there in this machine? We talk very deep about it, how I feel about it bike, and whether you should buy this bike or not. We'll talk very in detail of Himalayan 450. So before starting the video, I request you to subscribe to SS Motors, because this little effort, motivates me a lot to make such kind of videos. Your one subscription, believe me, it motivates me a lot. So what is the price of this machine that I told you? I'm again telling you, the price is 3,50,750 rupees on road price. You have to pay this much amount to buy this particular machine. Okay, there are variants of Himalayas are there, so hence the prices are also varies. Okay, so let's talk about this engine. This is a 450cc liquid cool engine. This has a 4 valve and it is a DOHC compliant engine. Obviously, the weight multiple clutch plate is there, and you can see the size of the engine, right? It's very long, hence obviously long stroke engine. 81.4 mm of stroke this bike is producing. Okay, and no short stroke engine, and obviously you are getting 84 mm of bore. This is important when you buy Royal Enfield engines. Okay, because of this long stroke, now you are getting this higher Newton meter of torque, which is 40 Newton meter at 5,500 rpm, and obviously this bike producing 40.2 PS at 8,000 rpm. If you convert it in bhp, it goes like nearly 39.97 bhp at 8,000 rpm, which is quite good. Okay, obviously 6-speed gear is there, liquid cool engine, hence you are getting a radiator, and liquid cool engine is meant to produce more and more pickup in lesser and lesser rpm. That's why they produce liquid cool engine. It used to liquid cool engine actually used in the superbike racing when you have to push somebody, overtake somebody. That time this engine comes in nature, or exactly where this engine placed in a ADV, a adventure bike, when you have obstacles, right, and you need massive amount of torque, then liquid cool engine helps to overcome the torque. When you roll the throttle, all the power suddenly become available on your throttle only in the minimum gear of first gear or second gear, right? You roll, you cover an obstacle like a rock or something. The dream they used to show, they take you on Ladakh and all. Okay, but actually in reality, how many of you go to the Ladakh with Royal Enfield? Okay, because going to Ladakh by your own, it takes courage, it takes gut. Okay, not everybody can do it, but yes, everybody can have a dream. So once you have a dream, obviously I should tell you, if you have a bike, not even Royal Enfield, you buy anything, you should visit Ladakh and Spiti. Do this, it's a lifetime experience. Okay, but I just told you about the engine, what I told you, and then I didn't tell you the mileage. Okay, the mileage, you'll be getting like 27 to 30 kmpl per liter. Okay, once I'm talking about the mileage, I must talk about the petrol tank. Look at this petrol tank, it's beautiful, literally beautiful, full made of metal. Other people used to give the plastic petrol tank to make the machine light. Royal Enfield doesn't do that. Hopefully it's metal petrol tank, and it stores 17 liter of fuel, thanks to Royal Enfield. Okay, it doesn't give the 12 liter of fuel tank. It's really good. ADV should have a 17 liter of fuel tank. A 17 liter fuel tank with let's take it a 20 kmpl mileage. I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it low. Always I take a low mileage once I buy this kind of machine. 20 kilometer mileage with 70 liter of fuel. Yes, you are getting 340 kilometer of range. If you get a lesser mileage like 20 kmpl, then also you will be getting 340 kilometer of range, which is pretty huge. Okay, so obviously if you're an adventure lover, this could be a first priority. This will be a great bike. Okay, hence once I'm going for adventure, I'm talking about the obstacles. The ground clarity comes in picture. What is the ground clarity? Means ground clearance, you can say, from here to the floor. It is massive. 230 mm of ground clearance you are getting on this bike. Okay, obviously, hence the bike is a bit tall. Okay, another question arises: do shorter people can ride this bike? The answer is yes. I'm not a very tall person. I'm 5'6". I can ride this bike. It a matter of skill. Okay, if you're riding any bike for 10 years long or 7 years long, you can easily handle this machine. There is no doubt. It is a beautiful machine. And if you are going to off-road ride, then this 230 mm long ground clearance really helps. The pebbles, what should I say, the big rock doesn't hit the beneath of the engine. Okay, it feels good. So you can glide through the obstacles like you are flying into the obstacles. Okay, but if you go for classic, you have to struggle a bit. If you go to the meteor, you'll struggle a bit. But in this bike, you glide. This is a world-class machine. Believe me. This is the cheapest world-class ADV anybody can have. This is not only available in India, this bike is available in throughout the world. In the Britain, in America, I think not in Japan, in New Zealand, they are buying this machine and they are really very, very happy with this machine. Okay, so what is the saddle height? That means what is the height from seat to the floor? I'm 5'6", right? Let's hop on the bike and let me tell you. See, I'm 5'6", then my toes are easily touches the floor. That means handling this bike in the traffic will also be easy. See, I'm sitting, right? This will be your posture. Little bit bended, not straight like classic, not like this. It's a good posture. You can go miles and miles and miles on this bike. As I hop on the machine, I must tell you, the seat, it's comfortable, man. Seat comfortability is really good on this one. It's very wide. There is no issue on riders' comfortability once you buy Indian bikes. But as I can see, the pillion seats are quite good enough. Anybody can ride at least 100 kilometers easily without having any fatigue on their back. And there is a good quality of grab handlebars. So pillion can easily hold on to that. And obviously you are getting a rack over here, and on that rack you can easily put a luggage mountain box. You can see the box over there. You can put them easily over there. You can assemble them this side and this side. Pretty good bike. Okay, so I just told you the fuel tank, I just told you about the engine, I told you about the seat. Now let's talk about this cute little thing. Okay, this actually enhance the bike look. Okay, neat and clean looking bike. Okay, there is no extra feature on this machine. Extra in the sense of extra feature, Royal Enfield could cover it with the plastic to give it a very beautiful look, right? But there's a problem. You're going to jump, right, with this machine. You're not going to glide smoothly like meteor. You're going to jump. So there might a chance that plastic thing like jerk like that. वो कहते हैं ना झरझर कर रहा है. इसीलिए एडवेंचर बाइक में अगर वो झरझर करेगा तो आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. Hence that's why this strong grab handlebar, so that you can fit your jerry can over here too. Okay, that means you can carry your extra fuel over here once you go very deep, very offbeat. Apart from 17 liter of fuel, you can carry. See, I went to the Western Ghats, right? If you're going to travel from Bangalore to Visakhapatnam, let me tell you, there are some places you don't find petrol pumps. You don't find any petrol pump within 100 kilometer distance. Hence, carrying jerry can is a very good and what should I say, very good idea. Okay, then let's talk about the headlamp of this machine. You are getting thoroughly LED headlamp on this machine. Okay, and obviously you are getting a bar which is written Royal Enfield, and everything in this machine, first time ever, you are getting all LED lights. Even the turn indicators are LED from the front, and in the rear turn indicator LED. Even the good thing is that the turn indicators are actually the rear light, tail light of this machine. It's a new concept. You don't see any individual tail light over there. It's a two-turn indicator. You can see in the screen, which is blinking, which are actually a rear light also. People are loving this concept. Okay, the most notable thing in this machine is this silencer pipe. It's not rounded anymore. Okay, it's very boxy type silencer pipe, and it's not wide, very sleek one. You can see in the screen. Okay, so good, very good styling. I told you, very neat. And one more thing, there is a aluminum swing arm over you are getting. The swing arm is not straight, it's bended like this. Because it's bended like this, it helps you to become more stability, helps you to hold the stability once you are about to balance on all. These are a matter of geometry, of science, how to make the center of gravity, center of mass exactly over here. That's why they need to change something in the swing arm. Okay, now let's talk about the disc brake. The rear disc brake is 270 disc brake. Obviously you are getting a switchable ABS is there. That means obviously if you are getting a 3,50,000 you are paying, you have to give switchable ABS. Okay, and you are getting spoke wheel. Spoke wheel, you are getting shocked, right? Spoke wheel, should I get a tube tire? No, it's a spoke wheel tubeless tire. Yes, that's a world class bike. You are getting a spoke wheel and a tubeless tire. That means, what is the benefit of spoke wheel over a alloy wheel? Once somebody buys an alloy wheel, right, if one rod of the alloy broke, gone. But if one spoke broke, you can carry on your journey. That's why ADVs have a spoke wheel. Okay, so the tire, the size of the wheel is a 431.8 wheel, and the size, I think 140 by 80 by something. It is a 140 by 80 by R17 section tubeless tire. The tire looks good, with the colors are awesome. Okay, and the pillion paddle over there, the footrest for the pillion is also good, and the footrest for the rider is awesome, and it has spike, and along with that it has rubber buds also, which helps you to hold the bike with your feet. Okay, with very strong manner. Okay, then you are getting a some guard. It's a very good feature. Okay, so the pebbles you're going to, it's not going to hit your engine. It first hit the guard. It's protecting your engine. So कभी कभी होता है ना, pebbles उड़ के लगता है engine में थोड़ा क्रैक आ जाता है. इस बाइक में नहीं होगा. Okay, and you are getting a suspension system. I think it's a more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 chip monoshock suspension system. You are not getting hydraulic suspension system. It's a monoshock suspension system, which is really good. Okay, and kind of bit on softer side, not heavy hard. Although you can change the flexibility of this monoshock suspension system. You can make it hard, you can make it soft. And in the front, you are getting, I think, more than 41 travel. Yes, it's more than 41. It's near to 51 travel up. It's near to 51 travel upside down suspension system. Over there you are getting 553 of front wheel, which is quite big. Big wheels helps to overcome the obstacle very easily. Okay, and you are getting a massive 320 of disc brake, which is really good. Traction control is there, and the most interesting thing of this machine is the instrument cluster. It's a new, totally new concept in the market. Okay, once you open it now, you are seeing the like premium bike used to give your names. You see the name of the bike, like it goes like Himalayan, and then it's open. That shows RPM, full digital console meter. From RPM, it shows fuel meter, it shows everything, the speedometer, neutral, gear position indicator, side stand on, the timing, temperature, what else you need to know. Everything is there in this machine. The switch quality on and everything is premium, and it is world class. Iske upar you don't able to make any question, jo I don't like this switch quality. It is really good. Premium switch quality are there. Okay, so I told you in details what is Himalayan 450. Okay, let me tell you 3 short reasons to buy this machine. Number 1 reason, it is the premium adventure bike of the world in a affordable price, which is 3,50,000 rupees. If you need to buy this kind of adventure bike, you got to pay 10 lakh rupees. The same kind of bike you are getting only in 3 lakh or something, 3,50,000 something. Okay. Second thing, it is the best what should I say, in terms of mileage, in terms of power figure and everything, the Royal Enfield branding over there, there is a problem. There is a propaganda, there is a misconception, or the conception is there before 2015. Once you should buy a Royal Enfield, once you buy a Royal Enfield, you need to deal with the problems throughout your life. No, it is not with this machine. Okay, you can ride this bike a long without having any problem. Hence the maintenance is important. If you do proper maintenance, this bike will never gonna break you, drop you, or break you, or disappoint you on the road. Okay, second reason. Okay, third reason, the style. Look at the style, it's a attention grabber. You go on the street, you definitely gonna get attention from the peoples. Let me tell you three short reasons for not to buying this bike. See, if you don't love ADVs, you're not gonna buy this bike. ADVs are expensive. Okay, hence it's a cheaper one, but ADVs are expensive. Okay, you're not gonna buy these bikes. Second reason. Okay, this is a new Royal Enfield 450cc engine. It not even 1 year. Okay, I recording this bike. You might get some issues. Okay, so I will personally suggest you to wait. Let the other people tell what they feel about this bike. थोड़ा time दे दो, then all the issues will be come up, then you buy this machine. At least wait for 2 or 3 years if you're eager to buy this machine. Okay, and some reasons you don't want to buy this machine. Okay, mileage can be right, mileage can be some. They are claiming 30. Let me tell you, you're not gonna get like 2022 on this bike. The liquid cool engine, right? All liquid cool engine works in the same way, maximum 2022, not more than that. Okay, so this is it. I hope you like this presentation of mine. So if you like this presentation, do subscribe to SS Motors and let us know in the comment how do you feel about this mine. Okay, should I